1 week ago I made a video where I reviewed the most broken cards ever created in Runeterra that were sent to me by a legend who is a Legends of Runeterra player. And let's start with a really cool Shaman epic, which is Void Abomination, 8 mana 7/7. That is not really cool stats, but what is the effect? I have all keywords that your minions had this game. So if one of your minions had Divine Shield, this minion has Divine Shield. If your minion has Taunt, for example, you summon the Totem from your hero power, this minion has Totem, spell damage, everything. So in Runeterra this was a really broken card. How Legend told me, all of these cards were broken, but how broken would it be in Hearthstone? I will review them, not how good they are, because they are really good, but I will review them if they would break Hearthstone or not. And even if this card, in my opinion, would have all the keywords, it would be this is a really strong arena card. That's what I will say. Really strong arena. But in standard, Shaman has a lot better ways to play than just playing this. Like, this is a good generic minion. For example, how I said in arena runs, this would be really good card because you can have a lot of different cards with keywords and stuff like that. So this would really be strong for 8 mana. But in standard, like, let's be real, there are a lot better cards for Shaman to play instead of Void Abomination. It is a really cool value card and you can build a keyword deck around it, but it wouldn't break the game. The next card is a Rogue Dormant Minion, Sunken Temple, 5 mana. Dormant. Round end, reduce the cost of cards in your hand by 1, then shuffle your hand into your deck. Round start, draw that many cards +1. The +1 is written there, so when you draw those, let's say you have 5 cards in your hand, you shuffle them into your deck with 1 less mana crystal, then you draw 5 cards and then you normally draw, so you have 6 cards in your hand. That's how it works. And this card, it's interesting, this is the only card that wasn't nerfed so far from all the cards that were broken in the game. And this is broken in Runeterra. Because you reduce so much cost from your cards, and this is dormant minions, your opponent cannot destroy it, it stays there. Some really insane and new combos could be created, because if you would, like, this is, I'm calling Mark here, like, he could definitely make a really cool combo with 4 Rogue in Wild with this card, because you could reduce so much mana crystals. You could basically, in theory, you can have all cards costing 0. And that could be broken. And we all know that the most broken effect in Hearthstone is mana reduction. That's without a doubt the most powerful thing that is in the game. And it might be unhealthy for the game, but some awesome combos are created. So again, calling Mark for that. He would definitely find a cool deck for this card. If you're watching this, you can definitely tell me what do you think. And I think this would break the game. I'm not saying it would be like the top tier deck in every single rank, I don't think so, but it would be a really strong card which would break the game, and I think they could nerf it on 6 mana. Now, it is still, like, I'm kind of in a doubt if this is a broken card, but yes, if I should say it's not broken or it is broken, I would say I'm leaning more to the option that it is a broken card. And next we have also a really cool card, which is a Rogue Dormant Minion for 3 mana. Round start, create a minion from a new class in hand. Win the game if I have seen friendly minions from all classes. So if this Dormant Minion seen all cards from all the classes that are in Hearthstone, you would win the game. So this is alternative win condition. For example, like we have the new Will of Death, which destroys your deck in 5 turns, it destroys the enemy hero. This would win you the game for Rogue if you played all cards from all classes that are like in the game. So, and you get a card from a new class that this minion hasn't seen yet. So it would be more of a Thief Rogue style, which in standard, like, having this alternative win condition could be really strong. I think that Rogue could abuse this. I'm not saying there are too many cards that just, like, Rogue would completely abuse. There are a lot of cards, but, like, it's not like immediately this would break the game and you cannot print it at all. This would be a really strong alternative win condition, and I think that in Hearthstone it will be broken, or we could say it would be broken. Like the fact that you, like, if it would be just the second sentence, if I've seen cards from all friendly minions from all classes, then yeah, but then it would be kind of like okay-ish. But the fact that you get a minion that this card hasn't seen yet, like from the class, you can play it, like that is crazy. So I can see that how this card could be broken, and Rogue has some options to survive and kind of make the game a bit slower. And I think this could be a really cool alternative win condition. I hope I won't see it in the game though, because this would break the game. Next we have Fan Club President, a 4 mana 2/2 minion for Mage, terrible stats for the cost, but Battlecry, discover a spell that costs 5 and set its cost to 2. So you play this minion for more mana than it should, and then you discover a 5 cost spell that will cost 2 mana. So you have the advantage of discovering a 5 cost spell, and the fact that you reduce 3 mana from the card, like from the spell, is really strong. But I must say this wouldn't break Hearthstone if this card was created. It would be a cool card, don't get me wrong, but I think this wouldn't break the game. Like, yes, you have mana reduction, but you need to play a minion before that, it feels kind of sluggish, and yes, then you have a cheap card in your hand that like the value is stronger, but Mage has a lot better ways to play. Like, I'm not saying it would remove this card, you would never play it. It is a really strong card, for example in Arena, really good, but I don't think this would break the game. Like, I might be wrong. If you disagree with any cards, of course, leave a comment down below, but I think this wouldn't break the game. And next we have 4 mana 3/4 minion for Druid, a common minion, Aloof Travelers. When unsummoned, all players draw 1, then your opponent discards their highest cost card. So this card in Runeterra is more of a toxic card where you play it and your opponent most of the times has an expensive win condition and you discard it and your opponent concedes. That's like the main idea of this card. And like, okay, both players draw a card and your opponent discards their highest cost card. So if you would have a win condition, let's say for Warlock, Wheel of Death, and it would be the highest cost card, it would like discard Wheel of Death, and most of the times Warlock would concede. But I think this could be I don't want to see this card at all in Hearthstone edit ever. This is really toxic and frustrating to play against, because you are like saving for your cool win condition, for example for Odin as warrior, and now your opponent plays this card and you just lose Odin and kind of lose your win condition. So this is a more of a toxic card, which I'm happy we don't really have something like that in Hearthstone yet. I hope we will never have this card or similar card, but I think this wouldn't break the game. It is just a toxic card itself, but it wouldn't break the game. Again, I might be wrong, but I think this wouldn't break the game. Really toxic card, I hope it never gets added to the game, but I think it wouldn't break the game. And as I told in my previous video, if you want your custom cards to be shown in my future videos, join my Discord server, which is in the description, and send your custom cards in the correct channel. I will see how many cards there are. If there are too many cards, I of course cannot review all of these cards, but if you put your custom cards that you created there, you have a high chance of me reviewing those cards in future videos. I will see how this kind of card reviewing style, where my viewers give me cards to review their custom cards, I will see how this works, if people are interested in it, if not. And based on that, I will see if I want to create more videos like this. But I think this could be really cool, because maybe you know Trollden, where they make like funny moments and like the best moments from Hearthstone each week or something like that. And they say in the beginning of their video and mainly at the end that you can send clips that you found from your favorite streamers to their email list, and then they choose from the email and then make a compilation. So I got inspiration from that channel, but instead of you sending me funny clips, you will send me your custom cards in the Discord server, where if, for example, I wouldn't be able to review them because there will be too many, there are still a lot of people like you who are interested in custom cards, and they will definitely check out your cards and be interested. So again, this is an option for you. I will see how it goes. If I will see you and other people like you are interested in, you know, sending your custom cards and me reviewing them, then I will make these videos of me reviewing my viewers custom cards on weekly basis. But so far I need to thank you for this big support. I really enjoy content creation, and I hope in the future that we all will that I will improve and you will enjoy my videos even more. And what I say at the end of each video, which my core audience already knows: thanks for watching and stay tuned, my friends.